Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Equestria at War Kingdom of Olenia playthrough here, episode 3 with the series. We just won the civil war against Johan. It's pretty damn nice. Definitely something we needed to do. I'm going to go ahead and consolidate these armies up, I think. Actually, you know what? I'll just build up 2 separate armies. We got 12 divisions, 2 Mountaineer divisions. That's the one thing we're going to really need to build up. But I think I'll just go ahead and put them all underneath the Field Marshal now. And we'll go ahead and just do one gigantic front line and let them do their thing. Meanwhile, I kind of want to change these colors because they're all the same. It's driving me nuts. So let's go blue. Let's do, come on. Red. Just nice, easy to distinguish colors. So there's no confusion who's who. Alright, so they'll move up and fill out my front line a little bit. Meanwhile, we've got 38,000 pony power, a little bit of decisions available. Promise of peace. End of the Civil War. Remove national spirit Civil War. Yeah. Yeah, it's killing us. Get rid of that. Recovering from a Civil War. We'll be removed 16th of May, 108. Oh my god, these kill us. Alright. And then we need more military factories, so I'm going to keep building down here in the peninsula. I don't want to put any up here, because we'll be giving military factories to the changelings when the war happens. But if they're down here, they'll be safe, because this is where I'm going to do my stand here. It's going to be like the Battle of the Spartans or something. We're going to start building forts here as well. Now, all these factories are down here. You can see I've already set them up to be down here in these regions. So let's go ahead and definitely start building our land forts along here. Now, how do I want to do this? We want to try to utilize... Okay. We're going to want to try to utilize the river here to our advantage, so we're definitely going to want to do a fort here, and we want to use the mountains to our advantage because we can put mountaineers in them. Like, we could have mountaineers in here and here. This is connected as well, so I'd have to do that. And I might put a second row of forts as well. It's gonna take long enough to get these ones down. Let's just let these ones build up because I want to level them up a bit too. Alright, decide Johan's fate. Let's go for it. And then I know I'm putting the army on the front line here. That's just for intimidation purpose. It's just so the changelings don't... I don't know. I might move them back. I might... Once the forts are built, I might move my whole army back here. Because when the war happens... I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? The changelings are going to have a massive army. And we are not going to hold them at this border. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. I know because I've already done this off camera. I've played as the Kingdom of Olenia just to see how it goes. And it's ugly. You just they outman you. They outgun you. The border's too long. The only way is to consolidate them in a single area. Make them fight, you know, on a smaller front line to where they can only fit so many troops up against you, and then your divisions actually stand a chance, you know. Plus, you can't get encircled. Of defending this peninsula. But the only way that this works is if, obviously, we have an alliance with Equestria. If we don't have an alliance with Equestria, then we can't push out from the peninsula. So, if we can hold the peninsula and allow time for Equestria to fight back, hopefully dragging the Crystal Empire into it or something as well, then that's how we can beat the changelings. So we're going to get rid of the Civil War, but I also want to save this political power up because, like I said, I want to get the army defense for the division defense there. Super important for us. And eventually, got to get the military factories because I want to get tank production. We're not training any divisions right now anyways because we don't have any equipment. at all. So we're just trying to build up our equipment. We still got a 1.5K deficit in military equipment. So now I got another military factory though, so let's definitely get this equipment pumping out. And we can start pumping this up because we're really just waiting for stuff to happen. Basic machine tools, all right. Construction speed, factory repair speed, or we go for dispersed or concentrated industry. We're going to go for concentrated industry. But I think I want to get construction right now. I don't know. I could get electronic mechanical engineering. No more deer technologies just yet. I don't need anything with shipbuilding. Glimpse of the future. Reconnaissance and planning speed. Then we get the recon company stuff. Again, there's a research speed in here, actually. Resource gain efficiency, consumer goods, production efficiency growth, dockyard output. Oh, so there's some good stuff in there. Military police maintenance companies. Actually, engineering company, too. Oh, if we could rush that. 2.14 years ahead of time. I might try to grab this ahead of time. I'm not going to try to grab it now, but I'm probably going to try to cheat that ahead of time. Because we're going to be on the defense a lot. Mountain infantry, but we already got that. Let's go with the construction for now. So then we get, let's see, what's this say? Olenia has seen much positive changes in the past few months. But the matter of the former, now imprisoned king remains an issue for the queen. How will she deal with her estranged half-brother? So we'll get to decide, and then we'll probably move right down the list to the treaty there with Equestria. So yeah, we're definitely going to pick this up because we got the 65% bonus. Going to give our mountaineers a 5% movement in hills and mountains. 10% in mountains, actually. So can't go wrong with that. When the opportunity arises, I'm going to go ahead and get some Mountaineers training at some point here. These guys got support. I want to give them a combat with a 20 here at some point. And we can do that because of the Civil War. We've managed to flesh that out a bit. Recon company would be great, and we need the engineering company. The engineering company actually probably more important. Oh, I won't be able to get the 20 width just yet, though. We can't afford the we can't afford the, well, we can actually afford the pony power. We can't afford the infantry equipment, and we'll flush it out over time. Let's at least get this. Let's at least get this to a 16 for now, just so they can start building up. It's going to take some time, but we got to get the engineering company in there. We'd be crazy not to. So let's get that in there now. Or. Let's see. Not using any armored, and I probably won't. I have this many divisions, huh? All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We're going to be hurting on support equipment for a while. And infantry equipment, but let's at least just start getting the manpower there. So I can get up my 20 with. And eventually I got to start making light tanks, but that's not going to be till after we get the military factory situation under control. All right. Velvet looked through the window in contemplation. She has been dragging this issue for long enough, and the public demands a decisive action. She was never fond of her half-brother, even when they were young, but his actions have been heinous and despicable. She didn't even know if he was the one behind her father's sudden death. And nonetheless, Johann's fate must be decided by tomorrow. A public execution in Hortland will be his punishment. We get a political power of plus 50 plus some base stability. Imprison him for a lifetime. Maybe the rats will keep him good company. We get political power 25, gain base stability of 5%. He is not worth the time. Exile him to the frozen north. He shall be exiled. We lose political power. Is there a reason for keeping him around? Why would we get negative for that? Or I'm going to kill him for the political power and the base stability. That guy's dead. Screw him. Restoring our splendor. Yeah. Base stability 10%. The Harmony Party will now be called House Jelzik. And, okay. Yep. So we get the 50 political power. Improved worker conditions. Weekly stability. Factory output minus 10%. Don't need the stability. We're at 81%. It's pretty fine right now. Huh. Winter Moon Celebration. Wasn't Celestial the sole ruler? Interesting. Pardon the commanders. While some of our military commanders might have chosen the wrong side in the latest civil war, our nation needs all capable leaders they can get. Yes. That's what I want right there. Get pardon the commanders, then we can get the that general back that I want for my mountaineers. Meanwhile, you could pick something up now. Let's go for defensive doctrine. Yeah. Go real defensive here. Mountaineers are going to get you, so I'm not going to spend... Well, we can't upgrade you anyways, but you can get an upgrade. You already have engineer and panzer leader. You could go for Panzer expert, combined arms expert. Fortress buster. Get a fort attack plus 20%, or scavenger equipment capture ratio gain. Let's get scavenger. Ski infantry, nice. All right, so now we could get sniper teams, or we get the mountain artillery. I actually think I'm going to backtrack here and go ahead and get concentrated industry. We almost got mass assault anyways. There she is. So we could go for pocket defense. You get out of supply, minus 10%. Supply grace, 48 hours. Damn. These are nice. These must be new with the new... I don't know. These must be new. Yeah, that sucks. What is this now? 1.95 years ahead. Or we get electronic mechanical engineering. If I go down this route here, we get defense in depth. It gives us light infantry and max entrenchment. Yeah, we're going to want that. Yeah, this was a good route, actually, the mass assault doctrine. Large front operation, People's Army. Infantry recovery rate. We get division attrition, effects of our partisan, a mass charge. Supply consumption, organization. Reinforce rate, max planning. I mean, these are some really good stuff. I like the defense in depth. Let's go right for that. That'll be nice. 403 days is a long time, though. Gosh. All right. We almost got enough to spend. There it goes. All right, yeah, let's go for the... Let's see. Has unit leader... Oh, we don't have him. So we've got to forgive our leaders if we're going to use that, which was... So let's go ahead and pardon the commanders here. Does that unlock our new... Okay, so that actually didn't give us that commander, though, but did it at least give us... No, so does it take a second to kick in, hopefully? Did we get any commanders for that? If there's a restoring our splendor. Alright, so let's see. Requires restoring our splendor. We get current ruling party harmony. Equestria exists. Current ruling party is factually at peace with Kingdom of Olenia. Equestria gets event the All Ponies Front. Oh, I forgot to read this one. Johan's antics have soured the citizens' belief in the monarchy. We must assure them that they won't suffer under a tyrant ever again and that their rights will be upheld. Additionally, any of Johan's citizens will be stripped of their privileges and benefits. This one, meanwhile, Equestria and Olenia are both great nations, but together we will be the defenders of peace and harmony throughout the world. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't make us a satellite or something. I will admit I'm not 100% sure where that takes us. Division attrition, fleet logistics. Okay, division attrition is what we're going to want. Pretty upset that we lose the army defense. Sinister Sarov is sworn in as General Secretary of the Stalingrad Communist Party. Alright. Who's Equestria is still... So we got Princess Celestia. And they are working on... Improved Manhattan Rail Line. Okay, they've got a huge freaking tree. Full of all sorts of juicy decisions to take. Don't really need to improve relations. We could. I think I'll just hold on to the political power for now, though. I've got plenty of things I want to spend it on. Yeah, I'm upset that that seemed like it didn't free any generals. That was kind of a waste. I feel. Of 150 political power. So the only thing I can get out of that's artillery. Fortification engineer. Land for construction speed 20%. Silent work pony. War industrialist. Military factory construction speed. Captain of industry. Pro harmony reformer. I want the fortification engineer big time. I will absolutely, Rudolph, nice. I will absolutely be going for that next. There's not a doubt in my mind. Alright, so we'll see what that brings us there. Meanwhile, we've got a couple of different routes to take, or we go back to the army for a bit. Build civilian factories. The problem is that, let's see, this puts it in Hortland and service. The biggest thing is going to be making sure that these don't get built in areas where the changelings are going to be able to take. Because then it does me no good. This does give me political power if I take this. Plus I get a national spirit, which grants political power cost and stability. This actually costs me 100 political power, so I'm going to want to get this when I have low political power. Well, it don't matter, but... So this builds, let's see. Service, where's that? Where is service? Over here. I don't think that I can defend service. I put forts here. I could try and hold this coast, but I don't think I'll be able to. I might. The civilian factories will get us quicker forts. Choices, choices. Or I grab the political power so I can get the quicker fort production. Now, by the time this is done, we'll have 150 anyways. The only other option would be working down. Let's see, industries. Yeah. All right, let's go for 100% research bonus. National Spirit Blue Antlers. We get a recruitable population bonus. Some war support bonus. Get more building slots. Adds production to a town I'll probably lose. We do get 53,000 pony power with that. Wow, that's really good. All focuses down the industrial path that grant factory shall grant an additional factory. But like I said, we'll probably lose most of those. All right, let's get the additional civilian factories first. See how much that helps us out. Meanwhile, you guys are supposed to be on your lines here. Okay, you all are. Who isn't then? Oh, just the one. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit better. Bandits declared war on the Prywen. Okay, unassigned divisions. Nice. Let's just throw you into here. You aren't, yeah, you're not a mountain division. So we are getting divisions built. All right. No longer they have the effects from recovering from a civil war. Meanwhile, we're going to research electronic mechanical engineering. Who is all glitched up over here? Just go here then. All right. Got another military factory. That's nice. We'll put this in. We needed to start doing towed artillery. That's one thing we're missing. And now we can get, let's see, support the working deer, which grants daily political power gain, construction speed, production efficiency cap. We go for more civilian factories, which I don't really want to do right now. Or we get the 50, reinstate the, yeah, that cost 100 too. So let's get this next. Okay, no civil war as well, so we should be able to get some other stuff later here, or soon. Limited conscription. We're going to want to get extensive conscription here at some point. I don't know if Equestria actually ever accepted our alliance option. That didn't seem to turn into anything. We can get a 9 aggression pack. Well, they'll accept the non-aggression pack, so at least pick that up. Oh, they're guaranteeing the independence of us. Guaranteeing the independence of the Kingdom of Olenia. And then non-aggression pack. We didn't actually need that then. Okay, perfect. I didn't see that before. Now we got it. Nice. So that did go through. That's good. Pardon the commander. See, does not have National Spirit Civil War. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Did we have Civil War last time? But it let me take this. It let me take this. I spent the 150 for it. Oh, I'm so confused now. I was hoping it would give us more commanders and it didn't, but maybe it will the second time. I really don't want to try. I really don't want to try another time. I don't want to lose out on anything. Oh, Jesus. That gave us 50 political power there, so we're literally going to be able to try, but if it becomes another waste, I'm going to be really upset. I don't know if I want to try it. Alright, we can get a 1% recruitable population. I think that's a pretty good idea. Start building up that pony power. We're going to need as much as we can get, because this is going to be a war of attrition after all, so. Meanwhile, 1.5 years ahead of time. We'll wait a little bit longer on that. I could get an artillery upgrade. We are starting to build artillery, and we do have them in some of our units, so why don't we go ahead and do that. Which units have artillery? I know we're putting them in units. So you guys do, but the Mountaineers don't, but they've got the recon, and it might not be a bad idea. Oh, we're going to actually have to add some Mountaineers here. Okay. Eventually, it may not be a bad idea to get the entrenchments in there as well. These guys have it currently. I did put it in there, right? I remember doing that. Yeah, engineer company, so that's good. Okay. Some divisions are they're using some of these divisions though. So some of these don't have like I don't want to have to edit all of these. So I need to figure out how I'm going to handle this. Who's using these divisions? Olenian volunteers. I mean, we could keep them and just have bodies, but I'd rather not. Yeah, these guys can't stay here. I might just pull them off. They don't even have the resources they need because of the mountains. I might just pull them off and resituate them. These are all Olenian volunteers. Not all of them, some of them. Oh boy. They got experience though, so I really don't want to kick them out. I mean, we could just rebuild them. No, I'll just keep them. That's fine. We'll just stick with the 1 units. I won't change their design template. We'll just stick with the Stark Hover. These will be the ones we build. We're building them right now anyway, so. I won't build any more Mountaineer divisions then until I alter this a little bit. Well, it don't matter. It don't matter. Because the other ones will be upgraded as well. But I still am not going to build anymore. Just yet. The only mountain we have to hold is this one. So, oh, forts. Nice. Perfect. So after the forts, get me another military factory if you could. And then once you've done that, go ahead and get me these. I'll go ahead and upgrade these forts. Alright, so we're going to leave it off here since we're out of time. I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.